As you discover your true goals and passion in life, you find yourself working towards them goals daily, paying attention to all the small things that you may feel you need to improve on until you reach that level of satisfaction, right? And sometimes it often takes others to point out your bad habits because you come too complacent and don't even realize them. Running a restaurant is very similar to you working towards your daily goals. Reason being is because you may feel as if you satisfy every customer that come through there and eat. You know what I'm saying? They have a good time. But actually, when you go back and check the reviews online, you notice that they say totally different about what you got going on in your business. Zen Consulting opened in 2010 in Atlanta, Georgia, but was founded by Stephen Bird in 1998, who was a junior in college majoring in business with a passion for culinary arts as well. Stephen's love and passion for culinary arts came from watching his mom struggle each and every day, but stressed the importance of a warm cooked meal every night as it brought people together with love. Stephen's favorite just so happened to be sushi. Here at Zen Consulting, each and every single representative stands on one thing, and that's making sure we have pure communication with our clients, meaning that we stand on our word at all times and we are able to build trustworthy relationships with our clients. Our sole purpose and mission statement here at Zen Consulting is completing work to the fullest at its finest. Since opening in 2010, we have been able to partner up with the most famous Japanese restaurant in the United States, which is Raku in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have been able to improve their reviews, restaurant reviews, and results online, and we have been able to gain many five-star reviews as well for our own company online. Since opening, we have made millions of dollars in consulting, and we're hoping to also give you this same chance and opportunity to make your restaurant prosper as well. Hi, my name is Anterio, and I am a management analyst here at Zen Consulting. I currently have a bachelor's degree in the business management field, and on top of that, I am a fundraising cheerleader of the National Society of the Collegiate Scholars. The National Society of Collegiate Scholars just works with first generation college students and bring them together and help them prosper throughout their whole time in college because they never had anyone else in their family to tell them or show them the right way to go. So to say I know a thing or two about leadership and bringing people together is an understatement. My special or what I specialize in here at Zen Consulting is helping restaurants with their e-commerce or online business. Basically, what I specialize in or what I do best is helping restaurants come up with their own websites and just tweaking and fixing websites and making them function easier and properly for customers to interact with, and also just improving the business whole IT infrastructure as a whole. Hi, my name is Anterio, and I am a management analyst here at Zen Consulting. I currently have a bachelor's degree in the business management field, and on top of that, I am a fundraising cheerleader of the National Society of the Collegiate Scholars. The National Society of Collegiate Scholars just works with first generation college students and bring them together and help them prosper throughout their whole time in college because they never had anyone else in their family to tell them or show them the right way to go. So to say I know a thing or two about leadership and bringing people together is an understatement. My special or what I specialize in here at Zen Consulting is helping restaurants with their e-commerce or online business. Basically, what I specialize in or what I do best is helping restaurants come up with their own websites and just tweaking and fixing websites and making them function easier and properly for customers to interact with, and also just improving the business whole IT infrastructure as a whole. Doshi Sushi is a sushi restaurant in Duluth, Georgia that made its grand opening to the public back in 2018. What made Doshi Sushi so unique and stand out was that Doshi Sushi is one of the only restaurants that is known for keeping its seafood fresh with pristine cold water instead of using a freezer such as the traditional other restaurants. On top of that, Doshi Sushi was the only restaurant that was able to get its bluefin tuna actually flown into America instead of buying it somewhere in America. And on top of that, Doshi Sushi, what made it also stand out and be so unique was its spacious interior, as it is known for having a 60-foot sushi bar on the inside. It is extremely important that you be aware of your strengths and weaknesses and always maintain your restaurant reviews online for various of reasons. First, as mentioned earlier, sometimes you don't even realize it when you lack something in an area or a different skill because you're so good at something else that you think it outshines the rest. And it takes somebody else to make you realize that. Secondly, it's because you're running a business here, and business is about profit. And you don't make profit if product is not getting sold. And your product will not get sold if you keep having the same complaints about the same thing over and over and over again. And people know that bad news spreads like Wi-Fi amongst people. So it's very important that you maintain and check your reviews. A competitor of Doshi Sushi is LA Sushi, or Latin Sushi, that is based in Sewanee, Georgia, which is about 30 minutes up the road from Doshi Sushi. What makes LA Sushi so different and stand out is that they actually mix in Latin flavors with Japanese flavors and come up with like a whole different type of food or a different type of sushi. But what makes them so difficult or different from Doshi Sushi is that this business is actually family ran and family owned. Therefore, what gives Doshi Sushi the upper hand on this restaurant is that y'all will have a lot of more couch space in order to work with in a bigger budget in order to outperform this restaurant. Another strong competitor in your area is known as Flying Roll, and they're based in Duluth, Georgia as well. What makes this restaurant stand out and be so unique is that even though they're actually American ran, they actually do a very good job at imitating the Japanese culture. Now, the one thing that would give you the advantage over this restaurant is that you're actually a Japanese based and Japanese ran restaurant. So what you can actually do is actually just dive into your culture and just give the best experience and best simulation of eating in an actual Japanese restaurant over this sushi restaurant. Based on online reviews from Yelp.com and Google.com, some of the strengths of your restaurants include your fresh and balanced quantity of sushi, your spot on complimentary side items, and your great eating environment. Now, based on these same two websites, you can also find and exploit some of your weaknesses. And some of these weaknesses may include that your card machine often declines people cards for some odd reason. Two is that you also have people wait a very, very, very long time for their food. And also, you don't offer any online ordering. And that's really what today's age is about, technology. The recommendations that I would be providing you with in order to improve your business and the way that your restaurant runs, in order to get the best reviews out of the customers, will revolve around you improving your technology in your business. The first recommendation I would say is to partner up with these services such as DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, and Grubhub in order to jumpstart your online ordering. Reason being is because therefore this gives you time to also develop your own system of online ordering and get your own delivery drivers so that eventually you won't have to be worried about partnering up with others people and you can just run them from your own and everything come directly from you in order to maximize your full profit at the end of the day, which I will help you with as well. Secondly, I highly recommend that you do away with every single cash register in your facility and upgrade to the Square Terminal credit card system. This little register right here, it has its own built-in network so that like Wi-Fi or anything is never a problem. Plus, it allows people to play with all types of credit cards as well as Apple Pay and online paying as well. So that anytime someone comes up to you, you have a way to pay, or they have a way to pay, or you have a way to take care of them. You don't have anything to worry about. Secondly, in order to improve this thing that's going on with the long wait with the food, I would highly recommend that you do a kitchen renovation because it's not always the employee's fault. I've worked in a restaurant before and I know that sometimes that a lot of customers get mad at the long wait in the food and that they think that the people are not back there working. Nah, that's not it. Sometimes it's due to the fact that there's so little space in the kitchen and so little equipment to use that sometimes food just have to wait to be cooked because there's not nothing that the workers can do to make it go any faster if they want their meal prepared right and to their best satisfaction. So I would recommend improving the space in your kitchen and getting your workers a lot more equipment to work with if you keep having complaints about how long it takes for your food to get ready. Therefore, you will be able to not lose customers, and also your employees just they feel like they're being taken care of and that someone actually cares about them, which also improves the means of business operations. In conclusion, it is important that you keep up with your restaurant reviews online at all times, due to the fact that not everyone's taste preference is the same and not everyone is going to have something good to say about your restaurant. And sometimes you may not even realize it or know that it's going on, but there's always room for improvement. And there's no better way to figure it out other than to see what the people say because you're serving them trying to make profit. You have to give the people what they want in order for your business to be prospering in no time. Overall, I've had a great experience consulting you and your restaurant, and I pray that you do take our recommendations into considerations and let your restaurant grow through Zen Consulting. Here is our takeaway item. It's a coronavirus mask with our logo and company name on it. It symbolizes the importance of our clients to us to show that we really are thinking and caring about you during all times. We pray that you stay safe during this tough time in the pandemic. And remember, you can always reach us at 770-555-5536, or you can contact us via email at zenconsulting@gmail.com, or you can reach us on our website at zenconsulting.com. Thank you.